Alright guys, we're back with some second stage. I didn't get mini duels off and I didn't do very well. It's due to one combo I'll explain in a minute, but it was still really fun playing these Traptrix, some really cool duels that we'll get to show you. I didn't really change much between this and the first stage version. I did add an Traptrix. Doesn't make a huge difference. It's a little better than the other one I was using, but it's not super huge big deal. As you can see here, I only played 25 duels, only 110, 40%. Still 6k. I usually stop around 10k, so this was much lower, much smaller sample size. Why it was so difficult? There's a combo with Blue Eyes that was super annoying. So if I go first versus a Blue Eyes, and they are able to bring out a Spirit of White and have a Blue Eyes in their hand, they're virtually going to stop your field. So let's say I have like 2 Floodgates set and a Rafflesia out. He can normal summon the Spirit of White, threaten a Floodgate. I can use that Floodgate. Then he can hop out a Blue Eyes. I'm going to miss the timing on the Rafflesia and the second Floodgate. Lose the Rafflesia and just have a really hard time. That combo, so consistent and so devastating, so easy for them too. All they have to do is normal summon a Spirit of White and have Blue Eyes in hand. So that was really tripping up the deck, but a lot of other things I had good matchups against, and it was really fun. So the duels would be cool. Like I said, I didn't change much. What's important is the extra deck. So this extra deck, it's, it's spread thin, but it works so nicely. The extra deck is really what makes this deck. So yeah, other than that, it's still some really cool duels. So hope you guys enjoy, and thanks for watching. Alright, here we are facing what's got to be a Dark Fluid. I'm assuming we're going first though, so he's going to see a lot of disruption. No, he's Agents. Agents, really not a hard matchup for this deck. It's the Blue Eyes we got to worry about. And really only that one combo from the Blue Eyes. It just disrupts us so hard. It's really, really obnoxious. But here, Rafflesia, 3 back row. This guy's gonna get disrupted. I don't care what kind of agents you are. We're gonna stop you. So he's gonna go with the Neptune into Venus. Very good play, but we have a Floodgate. Goodbye, Venus. Now he's gonna normal summon a Hyperion. We'll Deep Dark Trap Hole the Hyperion. He's banished and gone. Does search a Sky Sanctuary by banishing the Neptune. Passes the turn. We get another trap, but we're gonna throw it away. Go with a Mantis. I think we go with a Mantis because there's no monster in our graveyard, so Diania would really help. Now we go into Marmelio. That's not good. We should have gone into, well, no, I guess get a little aggressive. We're going with the Dreadnought. It's actually a really good play, so we'll listen to Past Me. Boom, we destroy the Venus. That's Super Quan. Now we have a full Rafflesia, a Super Quan, and the Traptrix Trap Hole. He's going to use the Lancia. That's not going to affect us in any way. Boom, boom. Throws 2 away. Miss a Shine Ball back. Same old, same old. I can't believe you used that more than once. Sky of the Sanctuary banishes 1. There's your boy. We're going to hit him with the Rafflesia. That card's banished. Of course, in the Sky. Adds his Venus back to his hands. We're going to Super Quan that. Bada bing, just so many instances of disruption, and our boy finally scoops. Agents don't stand a chance. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a Seto Kaiba. We're going first. Sorry, I'm checking out my cheeks. I don't know why they look so plump today. Anyway, here's Marmelio. He's gonna get hit with an Effect Veiler. Obviously, honestly, not the best use of Effect Veiler, so I'm not super worried. We still get our Rafflesia out, really didn't slow us down. We're starting with 1 less back row, but he's starting with 4 cards. So the Dark Hole Rafflesia though. Then he's gonna summon a Blue Eyes. It's honestly the whole reason we were able to clap this Blue Eyes is because it didn't start with that Spirit of White combo, even from this field. If it started with that Spirit of White combo, this is a field I actually used as an example. You have the Rafflesia, you have the 2. Spirit of Whites, he threatens the Floodgate, you use the threatened Floodgate, he bounces into a Blue Eyes. Both the Rafflesia and the other Floodgate miss the timing. He's able to swing over the Rafflesia. At worst, or at best, he tries to bring out a fusion. You're able to Floodgate it, but then he's still got the, I always want to say Sublimination, but that's not what the card is called. I don't know what it's called. But it's the one where you get rid of an effect monster, bring out a Blue Eyes, all that yada yada stuff. So see, he's done a lot here. He got rid of our whole field and still was able to swing at us. So it gets sloppy, but we got Mantis. So we're going to be quite alright as we go with Vesiculo. Vesiculo uses the skill to hop on out. Excited Knight, my boy, of 1 versus 2. There you go. Beautiful. It's beautiful. This is why we chose Vesiculo. She's able to give us a Floodgate. We're sitting pretty now, boys. He just top decks a Blue Eyes. We hit him with the Floodgate. He uses Battle Chronicle. Successor Soul. This is the card I was talking about. Now, obviously, Blue Eyes is not an effect monster, so we don't have to worry about that Successor Soul. Traptrix Ground, we throw that away. Dionia. Perfect card. Romelio, no back row to hit, but still a great card. Malevolent Sin, that is lethal. As we know, his hand is nothing we gotta worry about. It's just Successor Soul. And we finish him for lethal. So Blue Eyes is a winnable match when they don't start with Spirit of White. So great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are going first. My cheeks are looking chubby today. Let them go. But, what are we facing? Shaddolls. Man, I haven't revisited Shaddolls. They got a lot of new support. I need to get on it. There's another planet deck I gotta try out, too. Romelio. I've just really been enjoying Traptrix, though. Romelio, then a Mantis. Bada bing, Rafflesia. We got a Bottomless. We got a Floodgate. He's set to back row of his own. We're gonna start with just a basic Mantis. Search Dionia, not user. Just swing. He's gonna try to Artifact Sanctum. That's a good little combo. But he's aiming for a back row. So I think we're gonna Rafflesia him. Or no, he hit Rafflesia? What did he hit? Whatever it was, we negated it. Hit him for 1500. The power of the Traptrix Trap Pull. Now he's got this Magistus for Ray. Obviously we let her chill. She's no threat to us alone. Invocation is where the threat comes in. He goes to the Construct. She's gonna have to be hit. I think we go Bottomless. No, we go Deep Dark. It's best to use Deep Dark when you have the opportunity, because obviously Bottomless is much easier to use. Goes with the Hedgehog. Our turn, Dionia. She's gonna bring out Romelio. He's gonna attack that back row. That's how it works. It's good stuff. It's an Incarnation, so it's gonna bring that thing back. I think that's all it does too. So good on you, my guy. But sets us up for a Dreadnought. Traptrix Ground. We're not even done yet. So we bring out that monster. Bada bing. Alamaris. That means we're gonna be able to special summon again, or no, we can't. We don't have anything in the graveyard. But that's for the best. We didn't have any back row to target yet or anything anyway. Dreadnought successfully gets the kill. We go over this beast. He's got a Windy summoning. It's not a huge deal. Here comes the Super Quan, guys. He is super duper. My boy. So, Rafflesia, boom. Bottomless Trap Pull, this guy's gone. He's trying to clap Rafflesia, go ahead. Elamaris special summons his destroyed monster. That's actually pretty random. Then he goes with the Lancia into a Construct. Squamata. Right before the Bottomless Trap Pull. Incarnation's gonna protect him from destruction, I'm assuming. No, Incarnation flips him face down, which does protect him from the Bottomless Trap Pull. So that's some sort of Hound to flip her face up, which means it's time for the Super Quan. Send him back. Now we flip up this 1900 monster we stole from him. Almaris will clear the field. He gets a Shadow Refusion, not a huge deal. And Super Quan finishes it in one strong swing. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a random Yuya. Really don't see that all that often at all. We're going first though, so gonna be a rough deal for our guy over there. We're starting with a Mantis, and we're still gonna have a Rafflesia, so it's a really good hand. Like a really good hand. Traptrix. Obviously, we want to use this with Rafflesia. Not a huge deal. Here comes Rafflesia herself. Okie dokie then. He's light sworn. So he mills a bunch. He's going to bring out this Revive Golem. I'm not worried about this Revive Golem. I don't hit him with anything. He's a chill dude. But this guy's a little bigger of a problem. We hit him with the Floodgate. He sets a back row. Somehow has a back row and a Light Sworn. But that's okay. We're going to throw away Dionea to bring out Dionea. That way we could special summon Dionea and set that Floodgate. So really good stuff. Now we got a Dreadnought. We're going to go with the Super Quan. This will be really good. Or we would if we didn't get hit with a Void Trap Hole. One of our few monsters that's actually going to die to a Trap Hole card. Now he's got another Raiden. Rafflesia this time. Hit him with the Floodgate. Dionea's Floodgate's banished. I should have used that instead of the Rafflesia. That was my bad. But we do have room for a Bottomless. Now we are far under him. You saw me do this in the first stage. I've done it in the second stage. That's the power of 3 Floodgates in a deck. He tackle Crusaders or Rafflesia, not a huge deal. As we just keep setting monsters, we have full back row, still an active Rafflesia, we're just decking him out. And, yeah, there's really nothing he can do. I don't see how he hasn't realized that yet. But, yeah, just slowly but surely. I think he genuinely lets me deck him out. I don't think he surrenders or anything. So, just showing us his whole deck, some weird Light Sworn / Rock deck. So we weren't too worried about it as he fully decks out. We still had 2 cards in the deck, 26 turns. Those are the kind of duels we're looking at. So again, you kind of want a fast deck for a KC Cup. These were not fast duels. So great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a Selena. We're going second. Let's see what we got for our girl. Gotta use the championship sleeve and mat. We got a bunch of Mantis. He's got a Tenki. He is Lunalights. Searches the Tiger. Plays the Emerald Bird. Throws away the Martin. Searches the Fusion. Pretty standard turn. Tiger is new though. He can do fusions himself. Special summon from the graveyard, I guess. He's going with XZs. Into Evil Swarm Nightmare. So when you special summon, he can flip it face down. I am familiar with that card. We're going to throw away that. It is second turn, so we can start with Dionea. Bring out the Mantis. Doesn't really let us search anything. But he flips her face down as soon as we special summon her. He can use his second effect, or a second instance of his effect. But it's going to be too slow for the Excite tonight. Even if you flip us face down, we are going to pop your entire fields and part of my field. And that'll give him a special summon of the Emerald Bird with a discard and draw one. We set our Floodgate, and we should still be pretty safe. Floodgate's pretty strong. We just gotta use it on the right monster, obviously. None of these monsters. We gotta use it on a big boss, not the Tiger King. That's all he's able to get out, though, I believe. I don't think he does a fusion, yeah, so you may have think, why didn't you Floodgate? This monster doesn't bother us. We're gonna save the Floodgate. For a monster that matters, we go with Mantis into Dionea, because we can still use the skill on another Mantis. So pretty good. Dreadnought, very good. We're going to get a Super Quan out. We will have only 1 instance of disruption with it, but the Dreadnought still makes the plays happen. Very good. Now we have 2 instances of back row with our Super Quan. There's the Martin. There's the Emerald Bird. There's the Wolf. He's the one that does the fusion. Or I think it's a she. I think they're all she's. Bada bing, Saber Dancer. That's a perfect target for a Floodgate if I have ever seen one. Now he's going into this Raider's Knight. I don't know what Raider's Knight does, but I'm just going to Super Quan it. Not sure what it does. It's a Phantom Knight. We maybe could have used Traptrix, Trap Hole if it was going to be any sort of threat, but I chose to Super on it. Dionia, when you special summon her, you get to set a card. It does banish after a couple turns or something. But I think we're about to hit lethal as we go with Malevolent Sin. Banish that. Oh, no. Kiteroid. See, so what a duel. I swear the KC Cup duels are always the craziest duels. But he does let us hit him once. He flips up his Saber Dancer just to get hit with a Floodgate once again. Should have used the Floodgate in the middle. I think I eventually will. But that's the one that'll banish if you don't use it after a while. Black Sheep, Emerald Bird, same old stuff. We already got rid of one Cat Dancer. There we go. Here comes another fusion. This time it's Leo Dancer. Cool cutscene. We're gonna hit it with a Floodgate though. So really just devastating. He brings out a 2K monster, gets destroyed. We get Myrmelio. Search the deep dark trap pool. Malevolent Sin, that big boy. But we just swing for lethal over that. He even had an instance of Kiteroid. That's why you don't want to lose with an instance of Kiteroid. But a long crazy duel, you don't see too many Lunalights too. Wacky stuff. So I don't know what rank I'll get. It probably won't be within the top 10,000 like it usually is, because I usually get over 10,000 points DP or whatever it's called. 6K, I don't know what it's gonna be. We'll have to see. But it was just that soul combo of Spirit of White and the Blue Eyes, just dodging all the timing this deck can provide. It was very hard, and you know, it still win some. But just dragged us down a little too much, and of course it would have evened out with a bigger sample size. I think the lowest I usually go is like 40, so 25 was pretty small of a sample size. But other than that, it's still very cool. So hope you guys enjoyed, and thanks for watching.